Here we go. We're live. All right. We are live. Good morning. Guys, sorry for the little delay. We're having a little trouble getting booted in this morning, but we are here. We're live. You are watching the Weekend Boost on KUHS The Stream on Melody Drive. Today we have a wonderful special guest. She's a return guest and someone who definitely is going places, someone who makes her life very, very worth living. I'm telling you, it's exciting. Before we get started, as you know, we always like to talk about past guests that we've had on the show. One that I don't talk about much, but I really should, is Donna DeNome wrote this book, 8 Keys to Wholeness. Guys, if you've ever wondered about balancing your chakras or even what a chakra is, this is a fantastic read. That's definitely worth looking at. Kimberly Sanchez wrote the book Love and Legacy, Amor Eterno. This is a historical fiction book that she has spent hundreds and hundreds of hours of research and put together a book that is well worth reading. Please take a look at this book, Kimberly Sanchez, Amor Eterno. Another past guest that we had was Cariña Cariñosa. She is a shaman. She lives in San Antonio, but she has done some extensive studies and wrote a book called Enlighten the Fuck Up. Very interesting title, Cariña Cariñosa. Also available. If you'd like to get a copy of any of these books, please reach out to the station. Our station, our show supporter, sponsor is DG Ramquillo. David is the author of Make It Go Away, and this is part of a trilogy. We are so proud to have him as our sponsor, and this is a fantastic read, a good book. Make It Go Away, again, part of a trilogy. Please stay tuned to KUHS for more information on this book. I am the author of The Caregiver's Handbook, a self-help love story. And so again, if you'd like to get any of these books here, they are here and we are at your service. And with that, we're going to go ahead and get started. Oh, I want to talk about one other thing before I forget. Yeah. Guys, a couple of shows back, we talked about the iTerracare terahertz frequency device, and I still have mine. I've used it on 36 people so far, 5 people with cancer. I've used it with someone with epilepsy. He went 10 days without a seizure after one treatment. I've been using this on my own arthritis. I have completely relieved myself of vertigo. I have 10 new units being delivered, hopefully in the next week or so. They are $350 each, guys. Get a hold of me if you'd like to find out more about this device. I freaking love it. I mean it. I just love it. I use it every day, and I want to share it with everybody that I can. With that, let's go ahead and get started. Alicia, thank you so much for coming with us today.
I am so glad to be here.
Alicia is, she is a person who I mean, if you ever go around and you look for someone who's living life, you'll find some people who are living life, and then you'll find someone who are making life happen, man. And this woman she is not letting age, or she's not letting time, or she's not letting her and nothing's holding her back. I mean, this is a woman who does so much in the community. She does so much for mankind, and I tell you, I'm so honored to have you on the show. Alicia Collins.
Thank you very much. Yes, I do have a compassionate heart, and I like to help people and inspire. That's what I do.
She inspires, and I mean, when she inspires, she does it the right way, guys. We were talking before the show, and I'm sure you've been places where you've walked into a room and you just feel some energy with something or someone in the room, and you know that there's something special in there. That's who I'm sitting next to. This is a person whose energy is boundless, and someone who I got to know a little bit on the last time we had her on the show. This is your 4th book?
Yes.
This is a children's book called Rainbow Warriors. Kindness empowers all. Rainbow Warriors, guys. She did all the artwork on this cover. And if you go through this book, it's a really good read. It's amazing how well put together. Not amazing, it's just beautiful. I mean, it's just really well written. There's very good dialogue in the book. This book is about a small boy in a wheelchair, a one-eyed monkey, and a 3-legged dog.
Yes.
And what's significant about those things?
They are disabled animals and humans that come together and help each other. And because of their kindness to the animals, to the parents, they become powerful warriors because they helped this old lady who gave them power.
Mm. And so you've really taken a story and you've made it into something that touches people's lives. It's not just an entertainment book.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. I want to put kindness so that when the kids read it, they will absorb the kindness in the book and
Yes.
they will show kindness.
Yes. And you know, it's like when someone passes the baton during a relay race, the next person grabs the baton and takes it, and what you're doing is you're passing that baton out. You know,
That's the purpose.
there's a lot of people that call, you know, they're called light warriors, and there's people who are in the world today who are a part of this great awakening that I believe is taking place worldwide, not just in America, but worldwide. And people are finding out that there's a compassionate side to the world, and that there are people who really are truly loving and really do care about other people, and it's so refreshing to have this energy, you know, just around you, because I know when I'm going to go here, when I leave here, I'll be all charged up.
Yeah.
How did you get inspired to write this book?
Oh, I guess because I'm so compassionate with disabled people, so I said, why don't I write a book about disabled animals and a boy, so the kids will know that I will plant seeds of kindness in this story, and then pass it along, like you said, and become powerful warriors because of kindness.
Because of kindness. You know, there's powerful warriors who are destructive, powerful warriors who are harmful, and then there are powerful warriors who are builders. There are powerful warriors who are communicators, powerful warriors who are spreading a love that is contagious, a love that...
That's what I got.
Yes, yes, and that when she leaves the room, that energy stays, and that's the kind of energy we love at this on our show.
I know, I love to give you that energy.
Yeah, you do. You definitely do. Follow their adventures as they follow their kind hearts and a bit of magic that brings them to the aid of others along the rainbow's path. I think that this is so cool. And this is a copy for me. I will definitely be, I just got the book this morning, but I will be reading this afternoon and sharing it with my grandkids and anyone who I can. Alicia, where can they get this book?
Oh, they can, at my Gmail, it's rainbowwarriors@gmail.com.
rainbowwarriors@gmail.com. Now, I really just admire Alicia so much because she's not a person who just writes books. This is a woman who goes into senior assisted living homes and does magic and comedy and
music.
And music. And May Tran, if you're watching the show, this is the lady I told you about. You've got to meet this woman.
May.
But May also goes into, you know, she not because of the COVID, but she's gone into nursing homes and you know, plays her piano, and she's such a blessing to other people, and it's just such an honor to know people that are so caring and loving.
Yes.
Oh, so you've recorded a couple of songs.
Yes, and the last one is what matters most to me because it's from my heart and soul.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's nothing holding you back. I mean,
no.
We talked on the phone a little bit ago, and we... Oh, sorry, guys. Making sure we get you that audio so you can hear us. What was I saying?
Nothing holds me back.
So she talked on the phone and she says, hey, I recorded a couple of new songs, and she sent them to me, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she does not let anything hold her back.
No.
You got a band, you got a group of players to play for you?
No, this is just from the recording studio with Darren Scanson, the producer, mix all the music.
Oh, okay, okay.
CCM's recording studios, Darren Scanson.
And so
my buddy.
And you've got a YouTube channel too, right?
Yes.
I don't know exactly how to go about this, but I'm gonna hold this up and to the microphone, and I just want you to hear this. This is called What Matters Most in Life. You can find this on YouTube under What Matters Most in Life, Alicia Collins. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this on here and see if you can hear it. See if I got a signal here in the studio.
Every day, as the new day is breaking, I'm thankful for another day of living. But time is running and life has an ending. Alleluia. Alleluia. La vida es preciosa. Every day, as the world keeps turning, I spread my wings, my eyes looking at all the hunger, all the struggles of men suffering. Alleluia. Alleluia. Tragedia della vita. I've learned that in life, it's the giving, the loving, the sharing, the smiling that makes you feel good inside. So let's put some good vibes to life.
Woohoo!
Cool. Magic. I like that magic. Sing along. What matters most in life is how you feel good inside. Whenever you give your love and touch someone's heart. What matters most in life is how you feel good inside. Whenever you give your smile to brighten someone's life. It's not the things you possess that brings true happiness, but a heart that cares with compassion and love. What matters most in life is how you feel good inside when you give your hand to the fallen and down. What matters most in life is how you feel good inside whenever you make a stand and give peace a chance. It's not the things you possess that brings true happiness, but a heart that cares with compassion and love. Alleluia. 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 With compassion and love.
Guys, if you're just joining us, you're watching KUHS The Stream on Melody Drive. This is the Weekend Boost, and we are talking to my guest, Alicia Collins, author, singer, performer, comedian, magician. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I have seen so many young men and women who are just sitting home, doing nothing, basically waiting to die. And then I come across a woman who is completely and so full of life that it's pouring out the seams, man. I mean, it's like, we need people like you in this world, man. I mean, you need to just touch more lives so that there's more people who are out there compassionate and loving. And
In my own small way, yes. I do that every day. I wake up smiling and I touch people.
Yes.
This is my
Yes.
smile.
yes. Oh, by the way, I want to make sure to mention our show sponsor, David G. Ronquillo, with his book, Make It Go Away. Please make sure that you do get this book ordered. Sorry about that, David. Anyway, yes.
Yeah.
So compassion is such an important and such a not a lot of there's not a lot of compassion in the world right now.
Yeah, because people don't empathize, you
Right.
know.
Right.
And they don't care about other people.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem.
Yep.
But if you do understand them and feel them, you will see that whatever you give them, they will be grateful.
They will be grateful. And not only that, they will pass it forward. They'll
Yes,
pay it
it's
forward.
paid forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I got to tell you a story about paying it forward. I was my wife was in hospice, my deceased wife, and she was really, really ill, and I was taking care of her full time, and you know, I didn't have any money, and people would just come and give us money. I mean, it was amazing. And someone came, and one day I came to the hospice room, and there was an envelope there, and there was $1,000 in it. And I called up this person and I said, I can't pay you back. I don't have them. I don't have a job. I can't pay you back. And she told me, don't you pay me back. You pay it forward. And guys, I'll tell you what, it changed me. It impacted my life so deeply that I am a pay it forward kind of guy. And if I ever pay it forward to you, you don't ever have to pay me back, but you do have to pay it forward.
Yes, that's what I do too.
Yeah, you're
I
a
pay
pay it forward person.
Yes.
We talked a little bit about gratitude before the show.
Yes.
Tell me your view on gratitude.
I'm always thankful because not only did I, learn all the challenges of life
Mm-hmm.
and overcome obstacles. That's why I am who I am now.
Mhm.
I believe in myself.
Mm-hmm.
So if I do something like I have a vision, then I act on it, and then I'm grateful that I can do these
Mhm.
things.
Mm-hmm.
And after I do it, then I share.
Mm-hmm.
And that makes me so grateful that I can share.
It's like you multiply yourself.
Yes, like you
Yeah.
multiply,
Mhm.
the joy.
Oh man.
It's
Oh,
pure joy.
absolutely. You know, last night was a full moon, and Dee and me were just sitting on the couch and just being so thankful for everything, and
Yes.
just like, oh, I get so overwhelmed with my gratitude sometimes that I just can't bear it. I have to lay down sometimes because it
Yes.
just fills me up.
Overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed,
Yeah.
yeah. And so,
That's what I do. When I wake up, I'm overwhelmed because I
Mhm.
am alive.
yes.
I can dance.
Yes, yes. And you know, there's so many people that are not with us today, and you know, there's hundreds and hundreds of thousands who are not with us today after what's happened in the last 2 years, and so we are here,
Yes,
and we have this day. It's a beautiful sunny day.
it is.
Oh, by the way, guys, over at Cesar Chavez Park today, there's a march that's going to be taking place, started at 10 o'clock at Regis High School, and we'll end up at Cesar Chavez Park at 41st and Tennyson. Don't mean to be bouncing around, but I wanted to make sure and announce that. There's going to be a lot of activities going on there, so please make sure if you can, get out there today.
Yes, my amigos go there.
Yes. Dr. Ramon del Castillo will be there, and a lot of my Calma friends will be there, and so there's
Yeah.
going to be a lot of activity and a fun
Yeah.
experience for you. But Alicia, how did you get into starting writing songs? It's so amazing. Did you just wake up one morning?
No, I enjoy music a lot. I
Yes.
listen to it, all kinds, because it's a powerful emotion,
Mhm. Mhm.
when you have, it lifts either bad mood, good mood. If there's music there, it's so strong that it
Mhm.
will influence you.
Yes.
So I decided that I can try to make song. I'm a writer.
That's right.
Words are easy.
That's right. That's right.
And so I started writing.
Man.
And then it developed. First, it was a trailer for my Legends of Love book. That's the start of it all. And my brother said, go ahead, publish your song. And then he was a good moral support. And then keep on making songs. I did not know I can do this. And I'm so happy I can do it.
Oh man, and you're really living your life. I mean,
Yeah, living my dreams.
you know, I just, you know, I was talking to you before the show, and I'm not going to ask you your age online, but you're not a 50-year-old woman. You're a woman who's got some years under you.
Oh, well, of course.
And you're not retiring and laying down on the couch and watching TV for the rest of your life. You're living a life that's meaningful.
Meaningful.
That's touching other lives, and that's
I think that's life's purpose, you know, when you do that.
Yes. Yeah, I got to say that, you know, discovering this terahertz device has been really helpful in helping me to focus on my life's purpose, and that is helping other people that are in need, you know. And so when you get into that groove, it's like all of a sudden these opportunities start coming to you, don't they?
Yes.
And you start following in the path of people who are in need of your help or in need of your expertise.
Yes.
And tell me, have you had experiences like that recently where you've been directed to someone who's looking for you and didn't even know it?
Yes, because I work for these car accident lawyers, and all these clients that we have are in pain and suffering, so they like the way I genuinely care for them with compassion. So it goes to the other people, and they get good reviews, and go get Alicia.
So you even work for an attorney.
Yes.
And she's retirement age, guys.
Yes.
So no excuses. No excuses, guys. Get up, go out, enjoy the sunshine, go touch someone's lives. Make a meaningful life for yourself so that when you come to the end of this life, you have a purpose.
Yes.
You have a value, you have a meaning, and you didn't just say, hey, I wasted another life.
Yes.
You know, and it's
full of regrets.
Yeah, I mean, there's no need to have regrets.
No.
Gratitude will bury those regrets.
Yes.
Yeah, you know, we've all done things we've regretted. We've all wished we could go back to when we were 17 and do a thing and this and that instead of that. But we can't. We have this, and you know what? You can make a difference.
Yeah.
You can impact someone's life.
Yes, you can give light.
Now tell me about this hat on your head.
This is my comedian hat. So I
She's
will
a
perform
comedian.
again. Yes, I am. I am the fabulous aging Asian woman. That's my niche.
The aging Asian woman.
Fabulous.
Fabulous aging Asian woman.
And that's my story. My sketch is based on that.
And it's comedy, and she does magic.
Yeah, for kids and balloon art.
Guys, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. Thinking about writing a book. Look, it doesn't have to be a big, thick 200-page book.
No.
Write a 30-page book. Write a 20-page book.
Yes.
Write a couple of poems.
Yes.
There's nothing holding you back
Yes.
except your own attitude.
Correct. It has to be positive, you know, positive attitude.
Attitude has to be there, positive attitude. Because your negative attitude really will hold you back. It will really keep you from becoming who you should be, who you really are.
Yeah.
And it's really important to look in the mirror and say, you know what, I am good enough, I am smart enough, and people like me.
Yes. One positive thought for the day will change your day to positive.
So tell me a little bit about some of the other books that you've written.
I've written If I Ruled the World, the changes I want to make to the entire world.
If I Ruled the World.
I'll bring that next time.
Yes, yes.
And all my suggestions to improve the world.
You know, the world has a lot of places where we can improve it. And there are small improvements make a big difference.
Yes, and I inject humor. I like to laugh. I like to be happy.
I can't keep a smile off my face sitting in a room with you, Alicia. It's like you exude that energy, and it's so contagious, and it's wonderful.
Because if you make people happy, you are happy.
That's right.
That's
You
all
can't help
it
but be
is.
happy.
You cannot help but be happy.
So what do you do when you wake up and you're not feeling great? What do you do?
I still do my meditation, my exercises, and then turn the music on and feel the negative anything on my body go away.
Yes.
That's what I do.
And
I
it's
meditate.
gone.
Yes, and it's gone.
Yep, I tell you, I think every one of us wakes up sometimes and we just want to go back to bed, or we wake up and we just don't feel it, and you know, and we get up and we sit down and yell at our maid, or we yell at our kids, we yell at our neighbor, and it's like you know what? It's just a small tweak that it takes for you to get from over here to over here.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Sometimes I feel lazy to wake up, but it's already a habit. So you cultivate that habit that you have to do this now.
Cultivate a habit.
Yes.
I saw a thing the other day on TikTok. It was such a revealing thing, and it was, they got this little jar of fruit flies.
Yes.
And they put the lid on it, and they set it on the table for 3 days.
Yes.
And those fruit flies tried to jump out,
Yeah.
and then they opened the lid, and they would not jump out of that jar. And if they had babies in that jar, they would not jump out of that jar either, because they had a self-limiting belief.
Yes. Yes.
And you have torn those self-limiting beliefs
Yeah,
off,
that's
and there's
right.
nothing that stops you.
No.
Yeah.
Why?
And yeah. Why?
There is nobody that can limit whatever you are capable of.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
Tell me about manifesting. Do you do manifesting much?
Manifesting, like
Yes, like drawing things to
Drawing
yourself,
things,
and
yes.
the laws of the universe, attracting,
Yes.
law of attraction.
yes,
and-
I have like a moonbeam inside myself. I'm very mystical,
Mhm,
so I like to have that force inside me,
mhm,
and that's why I can emit all kinds of beautiful energy.
mhm.
Yeah, I do.
I believe it. I believe it, and it's almost like a physical light that comes out of
That's
you,
right. Correct.
and it's unmistakable. I mean, there's something really special about the energy that you have, and it's just so cool to be around. How did you get into doing music? What inspired you? How did you just wake up one day and say, I'm going to record a song?
I was a DJ before when I was in.
Did you hear that?
I was a disc jockey for the Love Radio.
I love it. I love it.
And I played all this music from jazz, blues to every music.
Man.
So that's why I am prone to music
Mm.
and I enjoy music.
Yes, and there was two songs that you sent us, and we just sat there and listened to them, and it's like you didn't complicate the lyrics. You made it very simple. Very, very basic, but yet the powerful message was there.
Yes.
Yeah, it was clearly there, and it was like, Dee and me were sitting there and we're like, wow, this is incredible. I mean, you've taken such simple words and you made them into such powerful messages.
Yes.
And that's what.
I like that when I bring my voice out through
Mhm.
music and books.
Yeah.
Because you can do something. Huh?
Yes.
Like a visionary.
Like a visionary, and it's like a monument that will remain long after we're gone.
Yes.
It's
a legacy.
That's the other thing about writing a book is once you write that book, it's there. I mean, they could burn it, they could destroy it perhaps,
For
but
eternity.
this is the one thing that can remain
Yes.
after you're gone here.
And you also have to read books
Yes,
to get inspired. I read a lot of books.
you
every
have to
day.
read books.
Yes.
What are some of your favorite books that you've read?
The Fountain, but I like the funny books, like humor books.
Mhm.
I read a lot of humor books because I see the lighter side of life always, every
Wonderful.
single day. And then what else do I like? Because I read a lot of humor books, so now my idol is Walt Disney.
Okay.
Because he created this cartoon animation
Mhm.
that makes people forget their troubles when they watch the movies.
Mhm. And he had a vision that was pretty broad
Pretty
too.
raw. Yeah, that's what I like about Walt Disney. That's my favorite
Mm.
visionary.
Mm.
And then books every day. I read books like Laughter has no vacation for today. And it's just fun.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Man, do you see yourself writing any books in the near future?
I am writing the sequel to this. I'm already making the art cover.
Guys, there's no excuse. It starts with page 1.
Yes. You just put the blank piece of paper and start doing
And start writing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a guest, Todd Fonestock, who's written over 20 books now.
Yeah.
Manuel Ramos has written 11 books now.
Yeah.
David Ronquillo is on his 3rd book now, probably on his 4th.
It's addictive.
Yes, absolutely. There's just so many.
And you can inspire through books when you write.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I read a book, it was called The Reign of Gold by Victor Villaseñor.
Yes.
And that book inspired me to write my book.
Yes.
Oh, that book inspired me to make tortillas. And that book changed my life. And you might write a book that changes someone's life.
Uh-huh.
And you may have had an experience. You may have had a pain or a success or a victory or a challenge or just a life experience that you want to share, guys. Don't be hesitating. Pick up your laptop and start writing. And if you start and you got to start again and you got to start again,
Yeah.
keep writing.
That's right.
There is an author in you. We are the Weekend Boost. We feature authors. I want to feature you on this show.
That's right. So keep writing or start it now, even in a napkin.
Even on a
Whenever
napkin.
you think about something, just write it.
Yep.
I have my notebook. Look, this is my notebook. I write everything, my jokes, everything, ideas,
Yep.
songs.
And every idea you have is already right
Yes.
there. And if that's not good, if you're not really good with that, it's right here. You
Yes,
have a
you have
notepad in here.
notepad.
Yeah. I just downloaded an audio recording program, and
Yeah.
and I learned how to use. I'm learning how to use it, and man, I've been singing songs out of the blue, just making up new songs.
Yes.
You really inspired me, Alicia.
Good job. You are singing your own songs.
I'm singing my own songs too. I mean it. After
Spanish.
I'm not kidding. After we listened to that last, the songs that you sent me,
Yeah.
we went for a walk, and I was just singing to Dee all the way around the park, and she said, "Wow, those are really good." And I'm like,
Yeah.
and you know what? And you will inspire others, and they will inspire others, and your seed will go
Yes.
on, and it'll be
Just
planted.
plant the seed.
That's right. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Anybody can count the seeds in an apple, but nobody can count the apples in a seed. Plant your seeds.
Yes.
Plant your seeds.
Do it now.
Do
Live your
it
dreams
today.
now.
I want to get a call from somebody who said, I watched your show last week and I started writing my book.
Yes.
You know what? We'll feature you. I want you to talk on this show about what got you fired up to write a book.
Yeah, like I was inspired to write my first book, If I Rule the World, because of a song.
Because of a song.
Yeah.
And you're looking at someone who's going to put out more books. You're looking at someone who's going to write more songs. You're looking at someone who's going to go and touch people's lives in the nursing homes and assisted living centers. You're looking at someone who's going to touch people's lives all throughout her own.
That's right.
And that's exactly the kind of people that I love having on this show, because you are the fire that inspires people.
Yes, the fire, the
That's
flame.
right.
Never
We're going to
dies.
have a fire extinguisher after the show.
Make your own song, Paul.
No, I'm not kidding you guys. If you can't feel the energy through this camera, then I feel sorry for you, because you can feel it in here. As the show has evolved, we've been able to bring back some guests, and some guests are really worth bringing back. And Alicia is a person who just, I mean it. I just am so inspired by what you've done and what you continue to do, and age is not holding you back.
No, age is not.
Age
Just
is,
a number.
and it's not an excuse to be lazy. It's
Yeah.
not an excuse to sit down on your couch and wait for the,
Never too late to do your.
It's
you
not
know,
too late.
To live
It's
your
never too late.
dreams. Except if you dream of becoming a football player and you're my age.
Yeah, of course,
Just
there-
be a cheerleader.
Yeah, or if you're only 5'6" like me, there are limitations, but
Yeah.
there are a lot of areas where there's no limit to you, and there's places where you can go that professional athlete can never go.
Yes.
So
Use your imagination.
that's right. That's right. I was thinking about what's going on in Russia and
Yes,
Ukraine right now, and
yes.
Ukraine's this. Well, it's not a little country, but yesterday Ukraine finally sent planes into Russia
Yeah.
and did some attacking over there, and I mean they were really surprised that little guy came over here to this
Yes.
big Russia and had a big influence on them.
Mhm.
And I kind of a little bit off, but you have influence, people.
Yes, you
You
can.
have power.
Power inside you.
Yes.
Yes, you have power.
And you need to just tap into it. Enthusiasm is probably one of the most contagious things on earth, and your contagious enthusiasm will spread like wildfire.
Just go to the other side of fear, which is courage. So
The other side.
yeah,
It's a very thin line.
yes,
Because it's easy to go fall into that
yes,
fear. But
yeah.
it's very easy to move on to that power side
yes,
and that positive side. And you know what's the funny thing is all of a sudden all these positive things start happening for you.
yeah,
And you know, we met with a young woman this week. We did a treatment on her with my TerraCare machine, and you could see that she has conflicted in her spirit. And I felt so troubled for her because I wish that we could help align her, but she needs to have her own attitude, and her own decision has to be made within her
yes.
to become free.
Yeah,
Of that
free,
fear, of that
yeah,
of that
fear.
static that's going on, and
Yes.
but it's a decision away.
Yes. Ah, that is so beautiful.
What we have just about 5 minutes. What else would you like to share? What other things that are is there anything stirring in your heart today?
Yeah, I am trying to put words in my next song. it might be a ballad, it might be a humor song. Like, I'm aging, my joints are inflaming.
Go ahead.
I'm aging, my sugar is rising. I have so many ideas for that song.
Golly, this is her next song, guys. The Aging Asian Woman.
Fabulous.
The fabulous aging Asian woman. And you know what? Fabulous has definitely got to be in that. It's just so exciting and so fulfilling to be able to know you, Alicia, and to see that you're recording music, you're writing books, you're over 60 years old, and you're not slowing down, man.
In fact, I am
You've
stronger.
been more productive in your 60s than you were in your 30s or 40s or 20s.
Yes, correct.
And so, you know, in the book Think and Grow Rich, they talk about when people become more at their prime. And they say that we really don't reach many of our prime in many areas of your life until we're in our 60s
Correct.
and 70s. And so, if you're 60 and older and you think that your life's behind you, guys, I'm telling you, man, your life is not
No.
behind you. Your life is today.
Yes.
And
Now.
it started brand new when you woke up this morning, and
Yes.
there's a whole world of excitement, there's a whole world of adventure, there's a whole world of opportunity waiting for you to grasp it.
Yes. Don't be afraid to start now.
Don't be afraid. Don't let fear hold you back.
No. Fear is it's a very bad energy.
I've heard it described false evidence appearing real.
Yes.
Forget everything and run. No, face that fear.
Yes.
Step up. Don't be afraid.
Start writing.
Start writing. I don't care if it's a poem. I don't care if it's a short story. I don't care if it's a paragraph, guys.
Yeah.
I dare you.
Yes.
I
be
dare you to get your notebook out and write a couple of paragraphs. I dare you to get your tablet out. Write it on your phone. I dare you. And see where it takes you. Someone out there is ready to write a book. Someone out there is ready to publish a book. Someone out there is sitting there saying, what am I waiting for? What am I waiting for? There's a world at your fingertips, and it is there. Guys, this is the Weekend Boost on KUHS, the stream. We love what we do. We love reaching out. We love touching lives. We love featuring exciting, vibrant, living people. And you are the description of that. That is, when I talk about that, that is you.
Thank you for the superlatives.
Guys, as always, you know, we love to touch your life. We love to reach out to you. We love to be a part of your life. And we'd love you to tell us your thoughts. Tell us how you like the show. Tell us, you know, that you watch. Tell us that you're there. We'd really, really love to hear your thoughts. Guys, this has been the Weekend Boost. I've been so honored to be here with Alicia Collins. I am your host, Paul Lane. We have Deep Cuts coming up. Paul Chavez, I believe, and There's some good music that's going to be on today. Those of you who are out and about looking for something to do, go to Cesar Chavez Park at 41st and Tennyson and look at all the activities going on. Go out and see some of the community leaders that are going out there. They'd love to see you there. The numbers would be great. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. It's been an honor to have you. I love you. Remember, if you can't find a hero, be a hero. If you can't find a shiro, be a shiro. The world is looking for you. Be a hero. Be a shiro. You've been watching The Weekend Boost. I am your host, Paul Lane. Have a great day.
Bye, people.